Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Rams offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it? And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. The linebacker shifting around now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down. The Rams will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. As they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Rams will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the back gets the football. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Rams will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finds his man. It's low. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Now they call a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Rams looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
He's running out of time here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking for a receiver. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Rams, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Dropping back. It's Moore. Finds an open target on the left side. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Handoff in a single back formation. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jamania. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Rams with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
The sure hands. It's Humphreys. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, it's a handoff. And the Rams pick up enough to get a first down there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The Rams pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now
has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Rams looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Makes the grab. It's low. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And it's a bunch formation. He hands it to the back. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's a shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle. They can't get him to the ground. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the runner takes off to his right. He breaks free. As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hill. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Spinning out of the tackle. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss it to the back, running left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
You know, this offense isn't really built around this quarterback's ability to run the football. But this is a reminder that if you don't account for him, he can make you pay for it. Nice job here by the offense.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Rams will send their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To the air. It's Moore. Good throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They'll go hurry up here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With sure hands, it's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's low. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can this defense get a stop and send this to overtime? They mix it up with a run. First down, looking for more now. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
Looking for a late deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. These playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.